Hello, in Technicolor. If you guys picked the Browning Model 81 BLR, you are correct. And this is a 1 in 12 twist, 20-inch barrel. Quite a handy rifle, chambered in the awesome 358 Winchester. Has a rack and pinion steering setup with 4 lugs in the receiver. Something like that. A lot has been done on this rifle, so I'm trying to be a little bit different here today. It does work an awful lot like an AR bolt. Numbers there on the receiver. The PR means 87 and 227 means short action. It has a detachable magazine so you can use pointed bullets. And there's the bottom of the gear. And there's a round gear inside that operates as well. And then we got a nice little hammer there, very smooth. And these are some silver tip bullets. And that's a hunk of aluminum in the top of that. Aluminum. And we're going to do a little shooting today with this rifle.
.23-86. .23-65. Now let's check out these Trail Boss loads. Got to find it in the scope. Wow. 1,157 feet per second. So we've got 4 in here right now, if you take a look. And I know if we tighten up the feed lips on this, this is already kind of a little chinky when you go to load it anyway, so you can kind of unload the magazine in the same fashion. Oh, that was 2 of them. Well, 1 stays in there pretty good. In 1966, TRW in Cleveland, Ohio made the first units, and in 1971, production was at the Herstal plant in Belgium. In 1972, production went to Moroku, Japan.
Can you say wimpy?
Wimpy?
That's right.
Wimpy thing.
I like the way you say that. Did you know that?
I do now. The hell, you're easily amused, aren't you? I say wimpy, wompy, wambly.
I know what you mean.
So we got some targets in close. These projectiles are only going about 1,100 and change, 200 grains. Pretty similar to a pistol round.
Tell me some of the things you think about when you're playing, the images. Because, of course, when you're playing, I thought of things like sheep and things like that. Little candies, fresh little candies and things like that. Do you think of those things, too?
Oh, I basically think about my financial situation. I count every beat I play, every note I play, and I figure out how many notes I give into the space, out in the space.
Sure.
For how much I'm getting paid, and I am working cheap.
Let's compare the Trail Boss load to the Full House Winnie load. I can aim more in the center with these.
Hell, a lot bigger.
Wow. See that wind pull that one off of there? Holy crap. Holding actually 2 men off right now. So this is my review on this beautiful Browning BLR. First of all, the appearance of this thing is just drop dead gorgeous. And coming in at 6.5 pounds without the scope, it's very, very light. You can carry it, and it does have sling swivels, so if you wanted to carry it with a sling, that's appropriate. Comes with a recoil butt pad on the back. And I just have to say that the .358 Winchester, I was not worried about the recoil impulse. At first I was looking at some of the Chuck Hawks recoil charts on this rifle, but that didn't turn out to be the case as long as I kept the velocity down to around 2,000 feet per second. And actually to get up to 600 yards, this little loopholed scope here, 1.5 to 5, and that's mounted very, very low on the rifle. I had 42 minutes of angle adjustment in this little scope to get me to 600, which that was kind of cool. What else? Okay, so this does have some very nice hand checkering. I don't know if it's hand checkering or laser checkering, but just the same, it has a very nice appearance. The wood on this has kind of a RKW style finish. It's probably an epoxy finish, clear epoxy finish, very durable. And the .358 Winchester, all I needed to do was take 308 cases and take one expander mandrel in .348 and then just run it through a normal .358 Winchester die. And these are also very versatile for low charges. You can have them at 1100 feet per second. This is a 200 grain projectile. Or you can amp these 200 grainers up to probably 2500 feet per second. So when you're working with a new lever action, especially this one having the detachable magazine, you'll find that that little notch in the back there, it intersects with something here, and sometimes it might be a little bit difficult when you have the rounds loaded in this. It's like the top round will hit right against here, so you got to put a little extra pressure on it. But like anything else, I noticed that at the beginning I was kind of feeling very awkward with this rifle, but then after about 75 rounds, everything kind of came into play. And that's the way it is with most rifles anyways, because you need to use them, and you need to use them to the point of being comfortable with them. So a lot of people, I think, when they buy a specific rifle, they're kind of turned off by it because they don't really give it a chance. And this one here, I just give this high marks for appearance, function, and most importantly, I really like that .358 Winchester caliber. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're a new viewer, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Thanks for watching.